studies, but if you want to make daylight factors, this is the kind of sky you will need. So you can do that in here.
Okay, we don't have a lot like this.
But you might do it on the computer, or you might have restrictions from the government saying that you need to have this amount of light in the room.
We have laws that says that the shade cannot touch the other buildings. That's one of the laws.
I think.
It's a 45-degree law.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, but this is still if you want to measure things inside, measure the level of light. You have to do it with a grey sky, and that's why we have this. And then it's very common in Denmark with a grey sky. Unfortunately, you're lucky. That's a beautiful day today. It's not normal. Anyway, we can position this model. It's just any model right there. And if you look into the mirrors, you will see. Just look in front of you and see the glass. You see there's a sky above you going down until approximately your eye level. Yeah. That is the horizon. And if you all will bend down in the knees, you can see where's the horizon. It's still in your eye level. And this means I can position this model wherever I want and still have a bright, precise sky all over the model. So that is how it works, and I can't explain it, but that's how it is. I don't know how it happens. But. And then, of course, we can do the sunlight. And this is artificial, as I said. We can create an artificial sky just like the one outside. But I cannot. Blue sky, yeah, yes, this is a grey sky, but when I turn on the sun, it will look blue, or it will still be the same. But I cannot redo the sun like the sun outside, because it's really, really intense and bright. So therefore, I have to lower the sky level, but a little bit, and turn on the sun. And here it comes. Here it comes. This might be a bit too dim, but like that. What is important is that the shadow is a dark shadow like outside, and the sunny side is bright like the sunny side. Those two have to correspond. If you take pictures or whatever you do, the light levels have to correspond. That's why I dimmed down the sky. If I turned up the sky like I did before, you wouldn't be able to see the sun. So that's now because you are in an artificial sky and an artificial sun, and that's why I have to mingle around with it. And now we can see how the shadow goes, and for example, your rule would be easy to...
It's one of the rules.
Yeah, okay. That one rule you just mentioned would be easy to look for in here. I've only got one building right now, but I could put in the building next to and then see if it works. And then actually over here I have the latitude. Without going anywhere around the world, I could measure. I could still find out how the sun position would be by moving that one around. At the moment it's placed in Denmark. So this is the sun situation in Denmark. Furthermore, you have north up here. So of course it's quite important to position your model correctly according to north and south. Otherwise it won't be what you will see. And then if north is there, you have south right down here, and I can move this one around. So right now I put it into April, we're in April. So this should be at 12 o'clock, within a couple of hours. The sun position would be like this, and the shadow would fall like that. You were from, sorry, I forgot.
Portugal.
You were so lucky down there. I can show you our... I can change the month by by putting this one in another position. And if we say this one is June, you'll see our in Denmark high sun position. It will be like that. Yours will be much further up.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a high sun position in Denmark.
In summertime.
At summertime, yes, in summertime. In June, where you have the highest sun position, the 21st of June, we have a feast there. I don't know if you have. In Sweden, they have so too. We make a great fire and celebrate the light. It really hasn't. And now, just to show the huge variation in Denmark, this is the next position is December. So this is the highest sun position during December. You can see the shadow gets really, really long. Yeah.
This is December.
Yes. Can't help it. It's a fact. It's completely different to your latitude, and that's what makes the Nordic light so. Well, that's one of the reasons why it's so special. And you can also, one of the things which you will see in here is that this light is exactly parallel, and that is why I can simulate sunlight. If it weren't, it wouldn't be. It would be just some kind of light. That also means that if you look at the sunlight in there, you can see the intensity is quite high now, and because of the geometry, and when the sun is lower, you can see in December the intensity is also lower in here. And that's exactly what happens in the Scandinavian countries.